Metalloids. Elements like silicon, boron, arsenic, antimony, germanium have some properties of metals and nonmetals in common. These are called metalloids. Define what is meant by metalloids. Uses of metalloids. Uses of few important metalloids are follows. Uses of silicon. Silicon is the second most abundant metal on the earth crust, and but it does not occur in native. It occurs as SiO2, that is, and many silicate. Silicon is used to make silicon oxygen polymers called silicons. Silicons are used as a lubricant. They are also used for making cosmetics. It is abundant non-metal. It is not a metal. Silicon is a second most abundant non-metal in the earth crust. It is not a metal. Metalloid, it shows certain properties, but it exists as only a non-metal. Silicon in the form of silicates is found in granite and is used in making houses. Silicon in the form of sand and clay is used for making concrete, cement, and bricks. Silicon is used in making alloys like steel, aluminum, silicon, and ferrosilicon. Uses of tungsten. Tungsten is a lustrous silvery white metal. It is attacked slowly by nitric acid and hydrogen fluoride. Tungsten is used for making filaments of light bulbs as it has a very high melting point. Give reason why tungsten is used for making filaments of light bulbs, because it has a very high melting point. Uses of germanium. Germanium is lustrous hard metalloid. It is found in zinc sulfide and certain other sulfide ores. Germanium is used to make transistors, to make alloys with silver, and in fluorescent lamps. Uses of antimony. Antimony has a metallic luster. It is a good conductor of electricity. Antimony is used in batteries and to make paints and pottery. Alloy. Have you ever noticed that some articles like pair of scissors, blades, utensils do not get rusted at all? This we studied earlier. What are these articles made of? These articles are made up of stainless steel, a special substance which is made by mixing some carbon and metals like chromium, manganese, and magnesium with iron. This process of mixing metals or non-metals is called alloying, which also that we studied earlier. The new substance formed by mixing is called an alloy. An alloy is a homogeneous, this is the definition. An alloy is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or non-metals. That is the definition. Alloying prevents rusting. That means if you use alloy, that material will not get rusted. Some important alloys and their constituent elements, composition, properties, and uses are listed. This table you have to study. No need to copy it into the notebook or anything. This table will give you an idea about a number of alloys which we already discussed that. Therefore, these elements present, the name of alloy: steel, stainless steel, bronze, brass, German silver, gunmetal, duralumin, magnesium, bronze, solder. All these are the names of the different alloys and elements present. Fill in the blank question can be given. For example, steel is made up of dash and dash, that is iron and carbon. And the composition, how much iron is there? The percentage is also sometimes for the fill in the blank question they can ask. In steel, iron is present dash percentage and carbon is percentage dash percentage. Properties also given. What are the properties of this alloys? And uses. We already studied the uses, but as in the table form you can remember very well. Which are the uses? For example, steel for making railway tracks, bridges, girders, screws, automobiles, nails, etc. Like that, you must have a thorough idea about this table, which will help you to answer fill in the blank questions, give reason questions, etc.